Hey, people, you can't fall for it. It's a trap. Don't fall for it. Don't let them hook and bait you. Don't let them manipulate your mind. It's all war for your mind. It could be a war on my mind too, because before I was just like, why would I need to watch Celtics Knicks? It's like the Celtics are in the finals. It's like they're not losing against the Pacers and the Cavs. It's like we're ready to see how the Celtics do against the Thunder. And this brings us to what Adam Silver is trying to accomplish by having the Cavs and the Celtics behind 2-0. What he's trying to do is he's trying to make playoff series interesting to the core. If the East is boring, how do you make it interesting? You have both top seeds down 2-0. This is the only way to increase viewership for the Eastern Conference section of the playoffs. So it's a deliberate ploy at the end of the day. Celtics are going nowhere. Celtics are going to come back. Celtics are going to win in 7 games. You hear about this guy named Jalen Brunson. He's a baller. I like Jalen Brunson, but people jump on the bandwagon of someone making big shots in the fourth quarter during the playoffs, and they think, oh, no one's going to stop him because he's red hot. Like people thought, oh, Anthony Edwards, too red hot. Who's going to stop this guy? Man, that's Michael Jordan. Then we saw what happened. They lost, I think, in 5 games against the Mavs, unless they gave him a 6th game, I forgot. But it was pretty one-sided. Jalen Brunson, it doesn't matter. The Celtics are going to win the series. Celtics are up both games by 20 points. They could have easily been up 2-0. Why would I watch the rest of the series if the Celtics are up 2-0? That's why you need the Celtics to be trailing in the series to give people a good excuse to watch the games. And what better way to do it would be to be down 2-0 in a playoff series and now having to play on the road. For any New York Knicks fan who says you wanted the Boston Celtics, you wanted them right now, you're going to get the full, unedited, untinkered 48-minute version of the Celtics. The 48-minute version of the Celtics that does not choke a 20-point lead, that doesn't script the end of the game to make it exciting. That's clearly what they did. So if Celtics are going to win Game 7 exactly 11 weeks after Jason Tatum's birthday on the 19th day of the month, and the playoffs began on the 19th day of April. And what you're getting is the Celtics 19th championship. So this sucker is going to go 7 games. And if they really want this to go 7 games, then they're going to find a way to keep that Cavs series close. Somebody like Donovan Mitchell playing injured, gonna have to play the game of his life. Gonna have to play the game of his life, bid some time to get Evan Mobley back. So that's what is accomplished if the Cavs win Game 3, is that you give Evan Mobley a little bit more time to come back and help the Cavs win. Every championship team has got to overcome adversity. It's like the only guy who really overcame adversity that I can think of is Porzingis coming back from injury. Other than that, the Celtics were playing ahead every playoff series last year. They didn't have to really come back from a deficit or anything like that. But now it's really the first time that Celtics do have to play behind chasing a deficit because it was too easy against the Cavs, their first round opponent, against the Pacers, and against Dallas was a 5-game series. So now they have to overcome adversity. They have to play with their backs against the wall. They got to overcome adversity, is what the Celtics have to do. Now, this is the first time that I've seen that now they have to overcome adversity and play from behind. And that's really what Adam Silver's trying to do. I mean, he's trying to get people to get sucked into this Knicks Celtics series. If you thought Knicks were going to win in 5, and why should I watch? Well, now Adam Silver's got you suckered in. He's going to make you watch the rest of the series. So Adam Silver knows what he's doing. And now the Thunder are easily going to win the West. Did you see what they did today? That game 1 was fake. They're up by 13 points. They didn't even try. You saw unfiltered, untinkered version of the Thunder. They won by 40 points. Celtics can do the same exact things. What I'm talking about. They take games up. They script the games. It's what they be doing, man. It's what they be doing. Now, okay. What are we really talking about now? Stephen Curry's injury. What in the world is going to happen? He suffered a hamstring strain. Out for a week. He ain't getting younger. He's out for a week. But the Warriors are up 1-0. And you have Jimmy Buckets. And you have other supporting members of the team. The Polish guy. You got Looney in there. You got to play your Kamingas. You got to get some size, You got to be able to, counter the size and allow Jimmy Buckets to be Jimmy Buckets. And come out with a nasty streak and some personality and a little bit of grind. So Draymond Green, he knows they got to be grinders now without Stephen Curry. They got to be grinders. What does Jimmy Butler learn from the Miami Heat way? The defense, the team ball. This is what I'm talking about. And basically, if I'm following the pattern of Warriors lose conference finals 3 years after Curry's 4th ring, just like Keenan losing conference finals 3 years after his 4th ring, I still got to trust the pattern. I got to go Warriors to go through against the Timberwolves. I won't mind seeing the Timberwolves win, but bottom line is I got Warriors going through. They got to really push this Jimmy Buckets, Michael Jordan's son kind of thing with Stephen Curry on the sideline. Whoever they want is whoever they want. Nah. 24 years. You're forgetting something. First 3P, 24 years, 24th season, GOAT, King the Bond. L is 12, B is 2, and J is 10. LBJ equals 24 and 6 through the Kabbalic code of Gematria. Don't forget he wants to play with Bryce, too. He wants to play with Bryce. And Bryce is going to go on the Lakers because Rich Paul is going to threaten every team and tell them we're moving to Australia. Bryce James is going to land with the Lakers. He spent his last season with both of his sons. That's what's going to go down. Lakers going to take Bryce James in the draft. Don't think for a second you don't want to play with Bryce James. Everybody is an open collusion. Whatever these teams do, They're not going to draft Bryce James, or else Bryce James is going to threaten to play overseas, and Goldie LeBron will threaten to retire. So this is how he's going to end up on the Lakers' hands. This ends the timestamp for the NBA. This is it. We at 10 minutes. This is all I have to say about the NBA. Nothing changed. I upload video. You can see what I talk about there with the, you can see the numbers that I have for the Celtics against the New York Knicks to win in 7 games. With the series ending on the scripted 19th day of the month, the Celtics going for the 19th title. Period. Mic drop. Nothing more needs to be said. Okay. And we move to the soccer and the football. And when I'm not wearing a jacket, I think the best way of knowing where we at with the subjects is with the beanie. So I would switch the flannel to like a Juventus jersey. So we ain't talking basketball no more. We talking about soccer. So let me put on the beanie. It's hilarious. People think that the Nuggets are going to beat the Thunder. NBA is just putting SGA on the map. Last year they put Ant-Man on the map. This year they put SGA on the map. But I'm telling you, Tottenham have zero chance of winning the Europa League. What I discovered was that the Super Cup is at Udine, at the stadium of Udinese. But where did Bruno Fernandes play with before he joined FC Porto? He played with Udinese. So Tottenham, it's been written against Tottenham. It's been written for United. Bruno Fernandes is going to have a homecoming to Udine at the Stadio Friuli, where Bruno Fernandes was an Udinese player before he went to FC Porto. So Fernandes leads United to Europa victory, and Bruno Fernandes, former Udinese player, is going to play at the Stadio Friuli, the stadium of Udinese. And when you do Udinese in Gematria, you get Ligue 1's first title in 32 years. So this is what Udinese is about. A French team, the first French title in 32 years, up against former player of Udinese, Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United, PSG is going to be the Super Cup. Bruno Fernandes, Gamachia's 49. PSG's 93rd Champions League win in the final. It's already been written. For Ligue 1, first title since the year 93. Inter's 96th loss in Champions League final to the team based at Paris, France. The Pope's death, he was the first Jesuit Pope in the Jesuit order established Paris, France. That's PSG's connection to the Jesuit Pope's death. Will the next Pope be a Jesuit? I have no idea. But Francis was a known Jesuit Pope. And his name is 34 in France and English, and reverse is 34 in the Germany. I don't know any French. I had to Google this. What? Germany in Gematria in French is basically Interfalls, the 3 and 4 in the final. The PSG are winning the treble. And PSG are the favorite to win the final. By the way, good luck with that. They absolutely walloped Arsenal. They're not but the slapdick defenders like Barcelona. Now that's a team of slapdick defending. Slapdick defending. Schoolboy, I call it slapdick defending. Dicking around behind there, being absolute wankers. PSG, they knew how to defend against Liverpool. PSG are winning the final. Let's talk about the former Milan keeper Donnarumma that had entered their 56th loss. He was born on 56th day of the year, February 25th. Donnarumma wins the Euro by beating England, and then he beats every English team in the knockout, three of them, but PSG nonetheless still did defeat Manchester City in Champions. And this helped PSG qualify. And Man City were okay because they got help from other teams, and that's why they're able to make it to the playoff round. But it is over. Ligue 1's win their first title in 32 years. The shaming ritual of Kylian Mbappe is going to be complete. They're going to win without Kylian Mbappe the very first year that he leaves. I've got news for you. UAE lost their first final. They won their second final. Qatar loses their first final. They win their second final. So that's another notable pattern I've noticed when we connect two state-owned clubs, Man City and PSG. PSG's winning the final. Inter's 56 Champions League loss was the first final played in 56 or 55. Maybe the Ballon d'Or was established in year 1956. The first final was played in year 56 at Paris. Paris, France is 56, in Montreal. First final was played in 56, Inter's 56 loss in Europe in the Champions League final. Paris, France is 56. Donnarumma was born on the 56th day of the year. PSG beat Arsenal. Arsenal FC in reverse is 56. PSG are winning the final. And let's not forget that Inzaghi's Gamacha 34 too. Inzaghi's 34. Ligue 1's last Champions League title was at Munich against a Milanese club, AC Milan. The next win is at Munich against a Milanese club. Both wins in the final would be against Milanese clubs. Milanese from Milan. Milanese clubs. AC Milan, 1993. Inter, 2025. Inter lose two finals, 23 and 25. Juventus lose two finals, 15 and 17. Two final losses in 3 years, a year in between. Luis Enrique won the treble against an Italian club as Barcelona manager at Germany. Luis Enrique won the treble against an Italian club at Germany. Luis Enrique did win Champions League final at Berlin, and Enrique does so again against Inter in the reverse cipher. PSG top goal scorer. Kvara, I don't know the rest of his name, but he left Napoli. Napoli win the Scudetto, but Kvara, he'll get a Ligue 1 medal. He'll get a Coupe de France medal, but Kvara is going to win Champions League. He left Napoli to win Champions League. After Napoli wins Scudetto, it doesn't matter if he missed out on Scudetto because he's going to win Champions League. He's going to win Champions League. They win without Mbappe. That's the shaming ritual. And if you're an advanced analytical mind like me, what's the knockout record for PSG with the Qatari owners? You see, PSG's has Camacho 15, and PSG fell to 7-8 in knockout after their first final, after their first Champions League final. Their 15th knockout tie was the 2020 final. And now their 15th knockout win is their next final. Their 15th knockout win in the final to actually win Champions League. And their first final was the 15th knockout tie. So I went pretty deep into that video. I had to go to a meeting. I wasn't here for extra time, and fuck extra time, and fuck Barca, and fuck that game, and fuck everything about it. But this is beautiful. Karma's a fucking bitch for Inter. I love it. 3 European losses in 6 years. 3 European losses in 6 years. Oh, karma's beautiful. It's beautiful. They love to mock. You went through, so you lose. Buffon lose. You lose the finals. You lose 2 finals in 3 years. You lose 7. Oh, who lost to Sevilla? Who lost to Man City? Who lost against PSG? Eat murder! Murder did. You lost 3 European finals in 6 years. Only one club has lost 3 European finals in this decade. It's murder. It's Inter murder. They lost against Sevilla Europa 2020 at Germany, and they lose again at Germany, not at Cologne, but now at Munich. So I am going to be live for the final. If I can catch a Knicks Celtics game, I'll be here for that. I'll be here just for the haters who are ready to be New York Knicks fans. Get the scum out there who ain't got no life and start hating on Gamache and us numbers gurus. And y'all start be hating. You're not rooting for the Knicks because, you like the Knicks or anything, or you actually think they're going to win and you're going to decide to put a stake in the game. You don't care about Camacho or anything, but you just want the Knicks to win because also you numbers guys are right again. Like, people are pricks. I know it's scripted crap anyways. No. I think he led his team in rebounds. And he led his team in assists in the NBA Finals. The fact is, he was very unselfish like Bill Russell. So I'm going to say no to that. He found other ways to help his team win the finals. He didn't shoot great, but he led his team in multiple other statistical categories during the finals. Impacting the game in so many ways. This is what King LeBron does. That's what Jason Tatum did in the finals. I'm not taking anything away from Jason Tatum, but he did have a great finals. All that matters is winning. Stats are for losers. It's about getting that ring on the finger. Celtics are coming back. They're just keeping things interesting. If you have a brain, which I'm sure you do, they're just keeping the series interesting. Now they're giving me an excuse maybe to watch the full game and pay attention to the full game now. Instead of just tune into the fourth quarter, whatever. Oh, it's now a game. Let me tune in, watch it on my phone now. I take Larry Bird over Kevin Durant. He doesn't have the heart of a winner. They should have never joined the Warriors. He fucked himself over. He should leave two teams, too. Kevin Durant, he's way down the list. He's the biggest waste of talent I've ever seen. He's the biggest waste of a legacy I've ever seen in the NBA. And all the Warrior players, the owner and the general manager, they're all freaking out because Kevin Durant's not happy that his team won the title. So he made the wrong decision. He didn't feel fulfilled winning championships with the Warriors. This is how you know this guy fucked up. Did the Illuminati tell him to join the Warriors? NBA Illuminati? Did they order him to join the Warriors? No matter what, they're still giving it to Kawhi. 44th season of the Clippers, 2027, 2028. Jerry West was a longtime executive of the Clippers. He was number 44. Clippers will win the title in 2028 after the Lakers win back-to-back. Now the Dodgers are cooked. There is no way they're going to let two teams win repeats running at the same time. The Celtics and the Dodgers. There's just no way they're going to let that happen. The Mets are winning the World Series this year. The Mets and Juan Soto are winning the World Series. The Empire strikes back. Yankees win the World Series next year. Hopefully Padres win 2027. As a Mets backer, my only concern now is the Padres if they're that wild card team instead. I gotta look after those guys, the Padres. Why can't Padres win in 2027? These LA Fodgers are gonna start losing. They'll make it back to World Series and lose. And I'm sure they'll give one to the Padres. And see, they're not gonna give this team a three-peat or anything. This is still baseball. They're still betting. It's still about the mafia, you see. But yeah, TSG are winning the final. What else in the stat sheet did I miss? Um, how did the poll turn out? Who's going to advance between Arsenal and PSG? No, 71% say Inter. Y'all Merida. They're not going to have Qatar lose both finals. Qataris already have this in the bag. They bribed the Champions League final. Qatar are winning. Qatar are already going to win. They're rich. They have lots of money. No American-owned team is going to win the Champions League during the presidency of Donald Trump. These Europeans get detained and being treated like criminals. The tariffs. They're boycotting America. UEFA not going to let an American-owned club win the Champions League. Inter owned by Oaktree. They're not winning. I will be sure to have the Juventus flag right behind me in the wall, behind those photos, those frames. Inter going to lose the final. I'm telling you, they're going to lose the final. They're 4-3-4 in the final. That's the ritual. I obviously know the Celtics are going to beat the Thunder, so let's continue. cannot wait till the Champions League final. I cannot wait till Merida lose again. I cannot wait till Merida lose again. Till PSG loses again. When Inter lose again. When Inter lose again. Inter gonna lose again. Inter are gonna lose again. You watch PSG, they beat the best teams out there. I think Barcelona are full of slapdick defenders. I think this team is full of bottle jobs. I think Roma beat them. I know Juventus beat them. The only team that can beat them from Serie A, the only team they can beat is Napoli. Napoli are shit. Fuck Napoli. Well, go Napoli. Forza Napoli. But they're the only team they can beat in Champions League. The rest of them, Juventus, they lost. 2017, they lost against Roma. I think 2018, they lost against Inter. Barcelona are just soft against Serie A in Italian defense. Barcelona are soft, but soft-ass team. Soft-ass team. Serie A is too much for you guys. Serie A is too much. But biggest bottle job, Barca since 2015. I'm not surprised most people voted for blow 3-0 lead at Anfield, 43%. 36% say when they blew the 4-1 lead versus Roma to lose on away goal advantage. Liverpool were a great opponent. They won the Champions League, but Roma, that was an upset. This Roma team was not good. They got slaughtered against Liverpool. They were far superior to Roma. I think Roma is the biggest bottle job because Roma were clearly inferior to the other ones. UEFA Super Cup. Udinese is 32. Bruno Fernandes played with Udinese, so it's bad news for Spurs. It's bad news for Tottenham. If they're playing at Udinese Stadium and Udinese is 32, then Ligue 1 is winning their first Champions League title in 32 years at Munich. And Munich is 32. So, Forza Parigi. Forza Parigi. Viva la France, viva la Paris. Inter Merda. Inter Merda. Inter are shit. Inter are shit. They are losing the Champions League final. Fuck the NBA. Fuck the NBA. The period of waiting must be over. Inter must lose the final. They must lose again. They must feel what Juventus feel 2015, 2017. Karma's a bitch, Merda. Karma's a bitch, Merda. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck Barca. Fuck that team. Fuck Barca. Fuck, how did you fucking blow that game? Fuck Barca. I can sit here and curse out Yamal, but hitting the post, but this guy hit the post 3 times. PSG are going to slaughter. They're going to slaughter these guys. If Yamal hit the post 3 times and Barca really should have scored 9 times, they're going to slaughter them. PSG are going to slaughter that team. PSG don't have a slapdick defense. I agree. I agree with Warriors Nets. I agree. Warriors Celtics rematch is a psyop. It's a psychological operation. It's going to be really bad for the haters when the Thunder are in the finals against the Celtics. It's going to be really, really, really bad because it means that I am dead on for next year. I think in my mind, I was like, Goat Kinaban's got to play for exactly 23 years. I must have overlooked the fact that he's not going to retire until he plays a year with Bryce. He's got to play with Bryce before he retires. He's got to play that 1 year with Bryce. When he retires, he'll still be going to Lakers games to watch Bronny. He'll still be an influence in the Lakers organization. He'll still be texting Luca after games. You see, this will still happen even after Keenabon wins the repeat and retires. He will still be very much involved in this Lakers organization. He's is about monitoring the status of Bronny and Bryce. Bronny signed a 4-year contract. Bryce James, it's gonna be the same thing. He's gonna develop his game. He's gonna ball. Hopefully, he is a first-round pick. Hopefully, the Lakers they threaten. They threaten these teams that we're moving to Australia if you dare lay a hand on Bryce James. So, in if Arizona making Final Four, somebody's gonna draft this guy. The king gets what he wants. End of the day. Oh, he's gonna end the Celtics 3-peat. I give 2 bucks about what these hating ass bums say in their little Jordan carcass and BS. This guy really needs a ring at 41 years of age to be crowned the golden king of basketball forever. But I know the ritual with Kobe. We getting back-to-back rings. I know what about to go down. We're not leaving the Lakers. Jeannie wants this guy to retire a Laker. She'll do everything and anything possible, including drafting Bryce James. Book it. It's happening. Both sons on the Lakers. Me a soap opera. Me a reality TV show is what we are. It's NBA basketball. Did you see that picture of Jeannie and Gold Kinaban sitting courtside? Jeannie was so fifi and feeling bingo at the bar. Could she really have craved the activity in the bedroom? I'm not ruling that out. It's Hollywood. That's the norm over there. They have sex with other people. They're still married. Normal people. Weird. Hollywood. It's the norm. He did. He did. Where are you at? Why aren't you home? Okay. Just sleep for 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. And you go home or whatever. I'm training for the road trip. I'm gonna be back at 3 a.m. I sleep with Jeannie for 3 hours. This kind of thing. Just to visualize it. Your Queen Savannah, Gold King LeBron. If you sleep with others, he's gonna treat you like a queen the next day. He's gonna buy some stuff for you. He's gonna do this, gonna do that. You see, it's all a trade-off. You see, but no LeBron. I see. I mean, it's professional athletes. I don't know if Messi's the guy that would cheat on Antonella. But I mean, Michael Jordan slept with anyone. So how can this surprise anybody? That's what athletes do, man. They have the power. If you're not okay with him cheating, then guess what? You're gonna get dumped. You want to keep the status. You gotta stick with your athlete. You gotta stick with your man. You see, they got leverage. These guys. You want to start bragging to your little girlfriends there that you with Gold King LeBron, you with Kevin Durant. You see, I'm with him. This and that. You got to keep the status. This is what it's about, keeping the status of being Goat King the Bond's queen. Goat King the Bond can do whatever he wants. I'm not encouraging misogyny. I'm just saying that these guys have leverage due to their status that they can get away with cheating. Yeah. Well, if Goat King the Bond cheats, then Stephen Curry cheat. Some of them keep it under the table. They're really good at this. You just got to get rid of the digital footprint. On Snapchat, messages go away. So, there are other ways of keeping it under the table, I'm sure. I don't know when to go live again for NBA. I really don't know. It has nothing to do. I'm not sad that Lakers lost. In case if you wondering, I'm coming to realizations. It just it when Gingo LeBron loses, it just be like it clicks. Oh, this was never supposed to happen anyways. Like why be mad or upset or anything like that? Like you don't feel mad or upset. You just feel frustrated. Like, oh, we have to wait another fucking year. That's the only thing. Is we have to wait another fucking year. But we understand that happens for a reason. Then there's nothing to dwell on or anything like that. I mean, the Celtics are a shit payout anyway. So who really gives a fuck? 10 grand only turns into 20 grand. Like Celtics are worthless. They're worthless. Lakers are worth everything. Dude, who cares what Mel Kiper and Colin Coward think? These guys are worthless. These guys are way overpaid. They're fucking worthless. You don't learn any insight from these guys. They're bums. Why should you listen to any of these guys? Who gives a fuck what this Colin Cow turd thinks? He's swinging the fence. Oh, I'm going to ride with the Bills or I'm going to ride with the Chiefs. Here's why I like Chiefs. Here's why I like Bills. He doesn't big baller, big dick. I'm going to ride with the pick. He just rides the fence and plays both sides. I called it, Colin Cowherd is like a hacky Hubbard in that regard. This guy's too chicken shit. No wonder why Kidabine was out in the first round after Shannon Sharp went out. Shannon Sharp gonna come back. What he did, she was okay with being strangled. This in this guy is over 50 years of age and he getting played by an OG girl. Shannon, you playing the role of wise unk. I've got words of wisdom. You got fool. You know how to keep your dick inside. She be playing you, buddy. She be playing you. She thinks you're ugly and disgusting. You're over 50 years. She'll only in it for your money, man. You can get somebody who 40 years old look like they 29 because of the cosmetology or whatever they do, the diet and everything. Come on, Shannon. Right? Come on, Shannon. Come on. You fell for it, Shannon. You fell for it. He fell for this. something really explosive they had a recording for that Shannon Sharp basically offered 10 million, so whatever explosive recordings come out doesn't come out. So I mean, Disney and this guy's very, very kinky. Other people are into voluntary kinky sexual acts that most people think you some weirdo bozo. And I think in the pedophilia land of Disney, they are into this kind of kinky stuff all the time, especially when it's young kids. It's hypocritical of Disney, but from a company stance, what you do outside of war goes against company values. They have the right to dismiss you. So the company is protected under the law. It doesn't matter if Disney is into this stuff all the time. Do you know how to keep it all locked up out of the public view? That's the only thing they care about. Is Shannon Sharp playing the game well? I don't think so. I don't think so. Some of them opportunist girls out there secretly record you without you knowing. You never know what they have recorded. It's all game to hit the jackpot. Shannon fell for it, man. He fell for the trap. He could have gotten someone older who would have had more respect for him, but that's his loss. We don't need Shannon Sharp to speak for Goat King of Bond Nation. You got this guy right here. Toy tell like it always fucking is. And we get to the 5-6 ring in biblical fashion, baby. This is what it's about right here. Some of these Goat King of Bond Dick Riders 2023. We made it to the Western Conference Finals. We made the progress. We made the progress. But you see, I'm not falling for the trap that Goat King of Bond is retired, that he's going to leave the Lakers. No, you see, he went from leaving the Lakers and being retired to winning the motherfucking championship, motherfucker. You see? You understand? You understand that nothing is given to King Goat LeBron? You see? That if he wins 3 months after Luka came, then it was just given to Goat King LeBron James. But if you lose in the playoffs and you say it's a disaster and Goat King LeBron James got to earn that chip, then nothing can be taken away from the Goat and the King of basketball. Now you can't say they bought it off, they didn't fight, it was given, blah, blah. What are losers going to say now? We're not going to forget the last few years the playoff series were rigged. I'm going to screenshot the score of every freaking game. I'm going to have an explosive video showing the proof that every single playoff series for Goat King Bond was rigged since 2020. Now, I want you to understand, why did this guy throw a wine glass on the tile? Because it's still possible for him to get the 6 rings. And if he doesn't win the championship next year, I'm fucking hauling up 2-3 wine glasses next year. If he ain't winning no title next year, I'm throwing 2-3 wine glasses. I'm going to throw the fucking glass next year. Why did I throw the glass? Because I know he won in 6 rings. I know there are multiple scenarios in play that involves a 24th year. And so I made the right decision to not break a wine glass. I think I have a good acumen, a good art of quickly the brain, the mind doesn't jump to the conclusion, oh, he's done, it's over, it's over. No, it's like, okay, why didn't this happen? What's really the script? Okay, year 23, okay, he's got to play with Bronny, year 24, okay. 89 months after Kobe's death, King James, you see? So I prepare for alternative outcomes into the script if it wasn't initially diagnosed correctly. I know Lucas getting revenge against the Celtics. I know. And again, there's nothing to be upset about because we deny the Celtics three-peat like it was meant to be it was meant to happen that way. It's quite frankly, it's far better to deny a three-peat than to deny a repeat. So if you are still clueless and don't understand, the word that you should be looking for is perspective. A sense of perspective that we deny a three-peat instead of denying a repeat. So that's why I didn't break any wine glass, because we went in back-to-back within 6 weeks. I think the Kabbalists are preparing me for the GOAT moment. LeBron is 30. My 30th birthday is in July for the start of next season. So keep calm and let's drink the good stuff. If the Celtics are down 3-2 and the Celtics win, I'm going to tear a new asshole on the fucking hating ass bugs. This includes you, Mr. Knicks are going to beat the Celtics and throw this away. I say, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. What you going to do about my Celtics? They're not my Celtics, but understand. I still see the comeback for the Celtics. Bring it on. If I'm available for game 5, 6, 7, I'm going live for that motherfucking BS, motherfucker. You understand? Including you, Mr. Mocking the Celtics. You think Bill Russell died tonight? The Celtics win the back-to-back? It's on, motherfucker. I'm going to screenshot every motherfucking ass, cocksucking ass, King Goat LeBron, hate ass, bum ass bitch who say he finished. I don't see some real ass fucking OG Goat King LeBron nation over here. They're all quitting as fags. They're fags who quit on Goat King LeBron too soon. But he's not quitting on the mission. He's going to wait till the script. He's going to flip his way. Jason Tatum is winning, okay. You're New York. Your picture is Derek Jeter, number 2. I don't know if you've got some New York pride or anything like that. And I certainly don't like anything from Boston. But the script has been set for the three-peat to be denied. And I'm not going to fall for this manipulative actions from the commissioner ordering the Celtics to collapse during these 2 games. I haven't any of that. Where are the soccer people at? Where the hell are they? I've made a vow. I'm going to break a wine glass if Inter win the final of the Champions League. Okay, you don't have to wait. You loser don't in the bond, loser hating bum. You don't have to wait till next year to hope that this guy breaks glass. I'm gonna break it if Inter win the final. PSG are winning the final. Inter gonna lose. Inter gonna lose the final. Murder is gonna lose the final of the Champions League. PSG are gonna win the final. PSG are winning the final. Why do I have to go through this fucking shit again? 2023, 2020 fucking 5. You see, it's karmic. It's karmic justice. You're going to lose again as you did in 2020 and 2023. You're going to lose again. You're going to lose again. Fake Juventino Marco and IFTV cheering for Inter. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're going to win. What I would like to do in the Europa League is a Mickey Mouse trial. What do I mean by Mickey Mouse trial? Bruno Fernandes played with Udinese in the UEFA Super Cup is at Udine. So one of my best friends from college is a Tottenham Hotspur fan. I'm not going to say anything about this. I have no clue if he'd be watching the stream right now, but 11 years since we met, Juventus haven't won the Champions League. 11 years since we met, Spurs haven't won a trophy. It's like, come on, fuck all, man. But I'm sorry, mate. Bruno Fernandes. United got the red card against Lyon and against Club Athletic. United are winning the Europa League. There are three magnificent players from Club Athletic that are not going to be playing tomorrow. Sanchez, one of their leading scorers. Nico Williams is out. So United are at home. United are going to win like 5-1 on aggregate or 6-1 on aggregate. I mean, Man United are going to win again. For any of you guys who care about the Champions League and the soccer, my dad's an Arsenal fan, and if Arsenal would have beaten PSG, I would have been like, we're going to watch the final together. I'm going to hope Arsenal win. I'm going to hope Inter Merida lose. But I didn't even text him that possibility because it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I knew PSG were going to go through, so I didn't text my dad, we should watch the final together because I knew that Arsenal were, quite frankly, not good enough to go through anyways. I'm kind of glad Arsenal didn't win because I don't know if they would have been good enough to beat Inter anyways. PSG are clearly the best team in the world. They don't have any slapdick defenders like Barcelona do. Fuck Barca. Fuck Barca. I'll show the picture when they fouled Pogba in the box in the 2015 final UEFA Lona. And you guys lose against Merida like that? You guys blame the ref. Get the fuck out of here, man. All you had to do was clear the fucking ball, play 10, 12 men back, play to the situation. Barcelona have slapdick game management. But you blame the ref instead of your slapdick team not playing 12 men behind the ball for even 2-3 minutes. You guys, fuck you guys. You guys lost it by yourself. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck Barcelona. Pogba got fouled in the box. It should have been a penalty. 2-1 Juventus. It doesn't matter. It could have been 2-2, 3-2. It doesn't matter. The fact is Juventus should have been up 2-1 in the 2015 final. Barcelona and their referees. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck you, Mo. I don't want to be too harsh on the guy because he's a teenager, but fuck you. You just hit the fucking post. It should have been 4-2. Fuck you, Mo. Fuck you. Go PSG. Go PSG. Go PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma is going to have the game of his life. He's going to be playing this match on top of being a Champions League final. This is another Milan derby for Donnarumma. Donnarumma is going to stop Merda from winning the Champions League. Only 21% say that Barca's biggest bottle job was against Merida in the 94th minute. They were leading by 2 goals against Merida to be respectful. So I got to put the Juventus flag right behind me before the final. And again, fuck Barcelona. Fuck Barcelona. We should have been chanting Chino Salta Aunero until the final whistle. Fuck Barcelona. God, you fucking pricks. Fuck you. I hope Real Madrid murder that fucking team on Sunday. Even though I think Barca gonna win, I hope Real Madrid murder you guys. Ancelotti's final El Clasico. You and your slapdick defending. You guys are fucking soft as hell. What a soft ass team, you pieces of shit. Go PSG. Fuck Barca. Fuck Barca. Fuck Barca. Fuck Barca. You pieces of shit. Every single one of you guys. You're terrible. You're awful. You're a bunch of bottlers. We were winning 3-2. Fuck you guys. Fuck Barca. Fuck you. You could have knocked Merida out if you kept your dick tight and you play 12 men behind and play defense. Inter got big bodies. The more bodies you have in the box, a better chance of stopping the header, the cross. You guys are shameful. You are a very shameful team, Barcelona. You better hope PSG win the final, or else fuck you guys for eternity. I'm gonna hate this club. Like we've never seen before. You guys are terrible. But your slapdick team and PSG are quite simply better than you. And your arrogant coach blames the refs. Barcelona are a joke. Barcelona are a joke. The referee didn't allow a Cherby to score like that. I mean, come on. Come on. You're murder. It's what you are. You're murder. It's what you are. You're murder. So for you Inter murder pieces of shit out there who think Inter gonna beat PSG, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know why? Because PSG are the favorite to win in 90 minutes. Not your little Merida pieces of shit. PSG are the favorite in the Champions League final. So the odds are on my side, not Merida's side. You know, Inter are shit because they lost the Champions League final. They lost the Europa League final. They bottled the Scudetto. They bottled the Coppa Italia. So again, I will show you the odds for the Champions League final. For any clown who out there who thinks they're getting 2-1 on that piece of shit team winning the final, you're a piece of shit too, quite frankly. PSG plus 125, Inter shit Merida plus 220. You're getting your ass beat in the final. Kvara and Dembele and Vitinha and Mendes is going to destroy you guys. We're going to destroy you. There's 25 fucking days left till the fucking final. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna be sure to get my Juventus flag back behind me. I'm gonna be wearing my Juventus jersey. We're gonna be cheering PSG. We're gonna fuck these assholes up. They'll be crying miserably. They'll be crying in their beds. They're gonna be so sad and miserable. I'm gonna enjoy the torture of Inter losing the final again. Because these assholes were reeking with joy when we lost in 2015 and 2017. Karma's a fucking bitch. Fuck any person who has Inter win the final. Fuck you. I hope you feel like shit when Inter lose the final. Because that's what's going to happen. No soccer fans right now? This could be an appropriate time to close the stream. I think it is. This is the first time I've had a request to do WNBA. I'll be sure to do it.